I'm Elizabeth Von Isser, writer, actor, and executive producer of Kate Hugo Diamond Deputy Agent. And I'll be your host for a series of videos I'm calling Four Questions with the Cast of Kate Hugo. Okay. Hey, Tony, you are my very first guest. Thank you for coming on with me.
Well, thank you for giving us this opportunity. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I do too. I do too. Hey, I'd like to introduce Tony Eckstat, who plays Michael Browne in the Kate Hugo film. Now, Tony has appeared in numerous films and commercials, and not only is he an actor, but he's a director, a producer, and an acting teacher. So, thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to put you on the hot seat and
Okay.
start with question number one. How did you prepare for the role of Michael Browne?
Well, in trying to create the backstory and figure out who Michael is, I picked up a lot of the cues from the script on the different interactions he has with different people and how that might reveal the different aspects of his personality. So, for the most part, he's a very happy go lucky kind of guy. But for example, his boss doesn't always respond warmly to that. He gives him the cold shoulder sometimes. And his relationship with his sister is very complicated. It's a loving relationship. They care for each other deeply, but they're not always on the same page about things. She believes in some paranormal things that he doesn't. And so she doesn't think he takes her concerns seriously enough. And so there's all these different aspects of Michael that I wanted to make sure were built into him that could then be revealed through these interactions of the other people.
Well, and you did an excellent job with that. Excellent job.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
what aspect of Michael Browne was your favorite, and was there anything that you disliked about the character?
I enjoyed playing somebody who was such a nice guy. I mean, he really is thoroughly a nice guy. He's helpful. He doesn't mind running errands if things need to be done. When he sees the handyman come into the bank loaded down with ladder and tool belt and stuff, he rushes to help him. He was a really pleasant guy. He was fun to inhabit. The flip side of that, what wasn't so good, is that Michael was so eager to please, he never stood up for himself. His best friend lies to him. He knows he lies. You can see on his face how disappointed he is that his friend lied to him, but he doesn't say anything. He doesn't call him on it. He lets it slide. His boss yells at him and he cringes and runs to make it right. And I think it's possible to be friendly without being a doormat. And I was a little frustrated that Michael sometimes was such a doormat.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Yep. And, I think there are a lot of people in the world who do behave like that. So I
Yeah,
suppose it was maybe necessary to have a character like that in the
yeah.
film.
It was realistic. It was
Yeah.
just frustrating.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Now, without giving away any spoilers, is there anything that you wish your character had been given an opportunity to do or to say? I mean, it sounds like maybe standing up for himself was one of those things.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of tying in with that, it would have been nice if there had been an opportunity somewhere for Michael to show some backbone, to stick up for himself, and it just wasn't to be.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so what is next with you? What are you doing now that the intensive 3 weeks of filming and all of the prep before that is over for Kate Hugo? What's up now?
Well, in October, there's going to be premieres of two features that I had a part in. And also, Avondale Pictures is filming a new feature called Yard Dogs. It's a
Uh-huh.
prison movie, it's an anthology of three stories. And I co wrote and will be directing one of those three. I'm also one of the co founders of a new film company that's in pre production for our first feature. And in between these big projects, I have a lot of little things going on. A couple of weeks from now, I'm shooting a short film. So I've got a whole variety of scripts arrayed across my table and lots of good stuff going on.
Wow, it sounds like you are super busy.
Well, I try to be, and there's a lot of really talented people that I don't want to turn down the opportunity to work with, and try to make the most of it, and get a couple hours of sleep occasionally.
Oh, well, thank you for coming on with me as my very first guest. Is there anything else you would like to share with us before we wrap it up?
No, it was great talking with you. Good seeing you again, and looking forward to seeing some of the new promotional material coming out for Kate Hugo.
Yep, yep. Well, we are working on it.
Sounds
All
great.
right. Well, thanks so much, Tony.
Thank you. Bye
All
bye.
right. Bye.